Welcome, welcome everybody. We've got an exciting pre-tournament exhibition here in the cards between Crownthunder and Airborne. I am joined on the mic by the lovely and talented Isisera and Sauce tonight. Isisera, how you doing?
I am blessed and excited to be here. We are going to see some amazing Marvel, first in exhibition format, then in an amazing tournament in the House of M series. So this is something that'll be a pretty exciting evening. How about you, Sauce? Are you in a state where you're ready to enjoy some Marvel?
I'm chilling. I'm looking forward to watching some good ass Marvel, and
I am excited to get this going. We are going to get underway shortly. I have given the combatants the go-ahead. So, Sauce, what do you think is going to be the key in this Spider-Man versus Captain America matchup?
I mean, so it's kind of tough, and it's tougher than you would think because Spider-Man just wants to kind of run around and zip around everywhere, but the shield is actually a pretty good deterrent, and it tends to occupy the space that Spider-Man likes to come from. That like kind of box dash angle is really good, and we can see it here as Cap does get an initial hit. Isn't able to convert into a full combo here though. But again, this is not one of the easier matchups for Spider-Man just because Cap has a lot of really great zoning tools that, again, occupy that exact kind of space that Spider-Man wants to be. You see it here again. Unfortunately, dropping some combos here, not able to get those full conversions. Still doing some good damage. Is going to have to super out and is going to super back and get the hit. X Factor cancel. We'll see if we can get a combo off here. But this should be a dead Cap. Especially with the missile system.
And off of that conversion, going to bring in the MODOK, it manages to get a level of understanding. Do you think we're going to have a giant Dorito come out? Oh, regular size? Going for
I
some
like this a lot. This is nasty. I also like switching out to MODOK in general. I feel like MODOK is going to fight Trish way better than Spider-Man can.
Being able to approach her in the air, having access to all of that durability with this Ionic Blaster, having both horizontal control and angle control, it can be so helpful, while Spider-Man is pretty exclusively at those angles.
Totally. And you know, Trish, for a character who likes to just kind of like run away a lot in the air and do a lot of nonsense, MODOK is kind of the king of doing that. So, you know, even Trish's standard game plan is going to be outclassed here. That being said, we are seeing an interesting kind of comeback when Crownthunder is able to get some damage off on MODOK. Let's see exactly, you know, he's just chilling at the top of the screen, not worried about anything. Really worried a little bit about this really nice aggression and the conversion off the air-to-air. That's going to be a dead MODOK. Okay, Crownthunder taking the seat again in this match.
Yeah, both of these players have been utilizing missiles so well, but I feel like Crownthunder has just been in a situation where the battle of attrition with missiles chip in catching air movement from Airborne has been incredibly strong. And Crownthunder still has that X Factor available and the timers wearing down. At what point would you think of using that, and how do you feel about like maintaining Trish's red life here versus what can be done to deal with the Spider-Man?
Oh my god! Airborne thought he was going in for a punish, ends up getting punished himself because of missiles. Ladies and gentlemen, the most balanced assist in the game.
And great blocks by Airborne. The pressure was real, but...
Kill? Oh, drops the combo at the end. Still, this is a really bad situation for Airborne. Don't know if he has enough time to even mount a comeback, especially after that round harvest. He's going to get hit by it too, and this should be the first game.
And with that, the chip is real, and that's going to be the first game for Crown.
Wow, yeah, I mean, Airborne started off strong, but again, he had to burn his X Factor just to kill Cap, and, you know, giving Trish the opportunity to get out of that corner after the incoming, give her some space, and maybe some familiarity with the matchup, too. You know, Trish is definitely one of these less popular characters. A lot of people just aren't accustomed to fighting, and she's also, you know, has a pretty unorthodox playstyle to complement that as well. This should be a dead Spider-Man here, though. Oh, no! Drops the combo at the end. Spider-Man's going to get out here. Even gets the hit off of Cap. Do you have a conversion off of this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does. Oh, drops it, though.
I feel one of the things that was really impacting the Captain America Spider-Man point matchup has been that when Spider-Man's summoning MODOK assist in order to like prevent doom missiles or other things from happening, it just feels like there's consistently been a shield slash out to prevent the assist summon on the side of Crown. Ooh, but this is one of the characters that you can't just degen into that.
Yep.
MODOK has even though the killer illumination is not instantaneous and you could jump after flash, it's incredibly invulnerable, so it will beat out the majority of other invulnerable moves. Very solid thing and great stuff by Airborne, building up a decent amount of meter with the Spider-Man as well. Do you think Trish is going down here?
Clearly not, because Airborne disrupts the combo, unfortunately. I do think that, you know, if he had landed it, I think with almost 2 bars, he would have been able to get the kill. But now we see, you know, Crownthunder making a reversal here, killing Spider-Man. The thing is, those missiles again, those missiles have just been so good every time at stopping any kind of forward momentum that Airborne has been trying.
Using photons to try and control some space, getting out the big shield, but then moving forward, the big shield doesn't move with you, so it makes sure that they can't get into certain locations, but this is looking scary, because in contrast with the first game, X-Factor is available for both players now, even though the time's getting relatively low again, both of them really willing to pay patient.
Yeah. Although, I mean, you know, you have to imagine that in a game like this, when it is coming down to time, MODOK is going to have a little bit of advantage here, but not when he gets locked down like this. Oh, snipes it out, though, and now Trish is out of meter. He's going to get hit by the MODOK super. Fully converts that. Wow, very smart from Airborne here to kill this character off. Now he can just run away and play time. Doom doesn't really have any opportunity or ability to deal with MODOK zoning in this way. You know, just kind of one of those Doom things, one of the best characters in the game, and yet has some of the worst matchups of any character in the game against a character like MODOK like this. Again, he's just going to fly into the air. Nothing you can do about this at all. And that's going to be another game for Airborne. The first game for Airborne, I should say.
Airborne tying it up by the timer, and that 1-1 is going to be pretty scary for trying to establish momentum, because when you have that 1-1, it can kind of feel like the person is coming back on you. So let's see how they both end up approaching this. I feel like if they're able to get momentum either with missiles or by throwing a projectile on screen to control the space that the assist wants to travel in, that both of these players have the opportunity to really get in there.
Good conversion. We'll see if he has the damage to actually kill. You know, Captain America's a chunky boy. Yeah, it's going to go for a reset here instead. Oh, gets the overhead, though. It is going to be able to... Probably have some parsec things here tonight. Does get the invincible super and is able to do 2 out. So Captain America's safe and living for now, although very heavily bleeding. Drops the combo on MODOK.
It seems like Slide didn't have quite enough hits done with all of that HSD from the missiles there. But everyone's on the team for both teams is alive. But with a substantial light speed and a substantial meter lead, it's going to take a lot for Crown to try and come back from this. Ooh, and that's how you start it. You use missiles to get pressure, link dash to the opposite side of the screen, or wave dash, unclear, and then kill off this character, and getting rid of MODOK, huge advantage in this matchup now.
Totally. Spider-Man is able to get out here. And the one nice thing about Airborne's team is he kind of has, you know, a Priest-esque team with really 2 point characters. So when he does lose one, it's not that bad. That being said, you know, definitely behind here. And now switching back to Cap for the more favorable matchup. I think this is a great idea from Crownthunder. He's very, feels more comfortable in this matchup, which I think again makes sense. Oh, gets opened up though. This should be a kill, especially with all the meter on deck here.
Goes into the crawler assault. And now, what's the time for the incoming mix? Maintains pressure until she gets to the ground.
Wow!
Great stuff by Airborne there. The first set of overheads blocked, but there was more.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're even supposed to do in that kind of situation. This is definitely some of the grimy stuff that Spider-Man can get away with. Thankfully, Crownthunder blocks all of it the second time, and now Doom's out free. But there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. Again, we've seen all these matches pretty much go to time or close to time. And Doom definitely needs to be the aggressor here, which is typically not what you want with this character. Does get the super, but unfortunately just a little bit awkward angle to convert off the X-Factor.
With that, there's 9 seconds left on the clock, and Will too far away, I believe.
Okay. Interesting.
But now, if Crown gets a hit in the next few seconds, they could do damage very quickly.
Unfortunately, it looks like they're not going to be able to, and Airborne is going to win another match to time.
The patience of both of these players is remarkable, because it's so easy to want to just do something brash and go in, do something that's high risk that may be high reward, but both of them are willing to make sure that they're playing intelligently for the entire match instead of letting things get to them and make them make bad decisions. Great stuff by both of these players in that.
Oh, interesting. He keeps getting hit by the web ball and then just breaks out of it immediately. Must be mashing with the force of 1,000 suns here.
I don't believe Mash impacts capture timing in this game like it does in Marvel 2.
Oh, does it now? I don't know.
Yeah,
I never play against characters with captures.
Yeah, because you can't get out of like hyper grab and stuff by mashing in this one. But I think what's happening is that Spider-Man has that nice cancel from the web ball into the web throw, or the web zip. And by doing that, the zip is hitting and popping him out, essentially, I think. Where it's not quite hitting at the point that is desired to get the confirm.
That makes sense. Oh, drops his combo though and wastes 2 meter doing it. Now is out of 2 meters and X Factor. Not a great situation for Airborne to be in. He used the X Factor earlier to kind of save himself. I wonder if actually canceling into the Spider Sting Super or whatever instead, the one that's slightly invincible, would have worked. But it's one of those that like has some invincibility, but it's not like fantastic either. So it's one that you never really want to bet the whole farm on, if that makes sense.
Especially in a world where you're fighting something that may be able to get around just that initial point. Oh, but Maximum Spider, on the other hand, going to be able to kill off Trish, getting to the point where Captain America's coming in, needs to deal with the same terrifying mix-up, and this time it's the low. Last time the multiple overheads were scary, but this time it's the low that brought the terror, and gets the tag into MODOK, should be able to hyper battering ram into another Maximum Spider or Crawler assault.
I really like that decision from Airborne too to go into the Maximum Spider when killing Trish, because even though it might not have been, oh my god, lanes the back throw though, gets a very smart to avoid the missiles here too. Kill Spider-Man, is going to be able to make a comeback here. Unfortunately, messes up the corpse hop and allows Airborne to go scot-free. Really low here, and again, time is becoming a factor, but now they're on even terms here. X Factor out from Crownthunder. Airborne with 3 bars of meter. We'll see if he can make use of it.
With only 12 seconds left on the clock, this could definitely go to timeout again, but how to get chip safely and enough chip that it matters can be very scary. It looks like Crown has been able to just get all of the value in this war nutrition.
Yeah. I don't know if Airborne has enough time now. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. And shoes gonna be on the other foot this time. Crownthunder is gonna take a game. Wow, these have been really back and forth, and obviously, 3 of them have gone to time. One of them almost went to time, basically. We are seeing good adjustments from both players. I really like that, Spider-Man. I want to see more like Maximum Spider from Spider-Man just as the ender, just because, again, it's one of those cinematic supers, so the timing on the incoming becomes more consistent. Because if we've seen one thing from both of these players, we've seen that the incomings have not been like 100%, and that they've allowed the other person to get out, which is not something that you want against like Trish, who's a very annoying runaway character.
Making sure that when someone has additional air movement, either having the meaty ready for them, or a situation where the missiles are on screen, so even though it's not meaty, if they choose to go up or up forward, they're going to get caught. Like having something to control that potential. always important. But
exactly. And if we, oh my god,
this will ignore the
happy birthday. Oh my god, this might be it. Yeah, this is just gonna be another it for Crownthunder. He said, "Yeah, I'm tired of these games going to time. Let's end the match in 18 seconds." Wow.
Sometimes that's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, and the confirm available there with the spider sting. This is gonna be some dashes into
loops. Doing these loops on Parsec is incredibly brave, and yeah, we see it there.
Without the missiles assist extend for some more of them, that was a little unfortunate. But when you drop in those situations, now it's like if Captain America gets hit, he's going to die without spending meter, but if Spider-Man gets hit, Captain America's already built up enough that he'll be able to DHC and get the kill no matter what, even if it's a really weird starter. Oh, and that's not a weird starter, that's hitting two characters!
That's so smart.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. Spider-Man lives.
A chance at life here. Gonna super out. I go all the way, bring in Doom. Oh no, decides to keep the MODOK in, but that's a lot of red health that you're missing.
Yeah, MODOK is in a scary place right now. If Trish gets one good confirm into high voltage, that's going to be the remainder of his life, so needs to be very cautious. But able to get out of there.
That's a lot of red health, buddy. Oh, doesn't punish it either. I think we're seeing some hesitation from Airborne here. Probably just really worried about the low health, but allowing him to get trapped in these kind of bad situations and missing a punish on, one of Cap's more punishable moves. Thunder's gonna take a nice combo there, kill meterlessly, and now it's up to Solo Doom.
Solo Doom can make this happen. I have confidence in the Solo Doom, but if that shield slash is so on point, it's going to be very hard. This is looking like the end of Doom. There's so much meter available. Hitting with all the charging stars.
Sick. Oh my god, that's so sick. Crownthunder. Gonna take another game. And yeah, I mean it's tough. I think Cap gives is a significant problem to Spider-Man and Doom. Neither of them like playing against this guy. He's just so belligerent. His zoning is annoying. He's obnoxious. He's got annoying invincible moves to get him off himself. And again, those projectiles occupy the exact space that they want to be in. And if you get clipped, I'm going to hit you for 1 billion damage because I'm playing Cat missiles.
It's true, but this time Spider-Man gets the throw, but the throw is not enough to have the confirm.
Yeah, you definitely can't be messing up those conversions against a character like Cap. He's already a healthy boy. You don't want to give him even more chances.
Sometimes he just tries to start it. It's going to chip them out anyways. It's not actually the risk that it otherwise may feel like. But MODOK here, able to get started, has some beams, and was able to get missiles in line.
God, but not like this.
Fast enough to catch.
Oh, it isn't going to kill, though. Oh my god, with the jab afterwards. That's hilarious. Just needed that extra little tinkle of damage.
The Doom, again, left by his lonesome, and against a lot of characters that can make his life harder and make his life extra hard when they're working with missiles specifically. So, this is going to be, great confirm off of the Peekaboo is going to build a decent amount of meter. Is it enough to have the DHC? With the trap on the ground, there'll be enough.
Lots of stars and stripes, I think it makes sense. And yeah, another game from Crownthunder, looking pretty confident here. Airborne's definitely going to have to make some adjustments.
I think Airborne can make the change, especially if their Spider-Man is allowed to live, able to get in there, gets the hit off of the throw, going to bring in MODOK so that they're able to get more, get some cubes, get some floating bomb bounces.
Drops the combo though, and again, you do not want to be dropping against this guy. He's been the one giving you trouble all night.
but that was a great use of the Dorito in order to make it so even with the belligerent charging star, the ability to just like stand by, not go into block stun and get punished even in that challenging situation. This is a match that's looking a lot better for Airborne than the previous 4 have.
Totally. It is unfortunate that Cap still lives here, but definitely looking good for Airborne on the life lead side. Might look to transition this into another time game if Crownthunder will let him get away with it. Nice punish on the Doom missiles here, though.
At this point, meters are pretty even, but we've really seen that a lot of the time there ends up being
that conversion was almost sick.
Close. And great job counter poking with the aerial psionic blaster. Oh
He tried to go for the
no!
punish. I saw the vision, but now MODOK's bleeding. Yeah, you're gonna have to get him out of here.
What's Spider-Man's tool here? Gets in with the ultimate web throw and only eats a low voltage. He's happy to take that in exchange for having the rest of Spider-Man to play this neutral.
Still, though, again, Trish, one of these characters that Spider-Man does not really want to fight against. Has a hard time converting off of, you know, really high air-to-air hits.
Ooh, great confirm. Great start of a confirm and then a reset.
Wow.
But I feel like one of the things that's been really serving Crownthunder is that they're just able to more assertively summon Doom missiles. Like, a lot of the time, it seems like Captain Shield is protecting the call, and then there's a really hard time for Airborne in getting out their assist calls. But as soon as there's that little advantage of getting those missiles out, they end up building up more and more advantage over time, and it's really been working out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, there's 12 seconds left on the clock here, so this might be another time game. Definitely looking in Crownthunder's favor. Doom having to rush down here again, which again is not where you want to be, and certainly not against a character like Trish, as she hits you and might even kill here. Into level 3?
And because of that, the time is going to go all the way down.
That was so sick.
Crownthunder looking real solid right now. Oh, MODOK is so frustrated.
Crownthunder taking 5 games straight here. Yeah, Airborne's really going to have to rethink his approach. I think, again, a lot of times it's coming down to drop combos on Captain America, who has a ton of health. You know, not being familiar with those routes needed to kill a temple point. And again, we see it here, too. Again, just kind of an uncharacteristic drop from Airborne here. Might be nerves, might be Parsec, might be a combination of the two. But again, giving Captain America way too many chances. Gets another hit here. Please kill this character.
That zip overhead with the support of MODOK from behind was so nice. And you ask and you shall receive. Spider-Man getting the kill, and like you mentioned earlier, that cinematic kill, so they have time to set up the incoming.
Yes, these nasty overheads again. Yes.
The nastiest of overheads. It looks like this spider bite may be fatal because Trish is taking some damage. There's the possibility of getting the web throw into, brings in the MODOK. And I believe could just crawler assault here to keep it simple, or can go for maximum spider, getting the setup timing.
Yes, he's learning. This is what I've wanted to see from Airborne all set. Hopefully he'll have more chances to do it. Looks like it too, because he is going to get the hit on Doom, and barring any drops, if he does X Factor cancel, yes, I like this hard tag into Doom. Yes, keep it simple. Going to the level 3. Okay, and Airborne says, I'm not out of this yet. I am going to show you what I am. I really, really like that adjustment. I think if we see more games like that, where Airborne's playing smart, gets the hit, kills, does his flowchart, rinse and repeat, and is allowed to use that smothering offense that we do see from Spider-Man in the corner. The only problem is getting to that point, right? And getting to that point through the big wall of meat that is Captain America.
So it looks like maybe Airborne's learning which tools they want to use in footsies more against Captain America, setting up these bombs, and now that's the first jam we've seen of the set.
Very smart. If you can't kill him, jam him and snap him. Really, really like that. Just setting yourself up too. Now you're getting rid of missiles too, which is really the backbone that holds both of these teams together. Unfortunately, drops a combo again. Is going to be able to get Doom out here. Still not an ideal situation for Crownthunder, knowing that eventually, bringing in the cap now actually forcing to deal with that jam. Thankfully, it's out now, and not looking great for Crownthunder. It was, you know, not as bad as it could have been, obviously, but he is low on health and he's low on meter, trying to get his boys out safely.
Though I have to say, the blocking when he was jammed on that incoming captain, that was some good stuff.
Yeah.
And
Definitely
again, getting that advantage with the Dr. Doom assist, and has been able to get the charging star.
Oh, DPs instead. Yeah, again, as you said earlier, that super, despite being invulnerable, is pretty freaking slow, and you do have options after it. And now Crownthunder is going to take the lead again, and yeah, immediately things are now looking bad for Airborne.
But if they manage to just start getting advantage, maybe get some missile calls on screen, it could have a huge impact. Was able to get them out there, and Spider Sting hits the assist, but still needs to dodge some missiles. Missiles coming down, almost has the confirm. Both of them have a decent amount of resources on the field, but it's a little scarier when they're point blank. Who's going to win the stare down? And this time is Captain America, going to get a little bit of bonus damage with the voltage, but Hyper Charging Star should just finish this off.
Crownthunder again capitalizing on this kind of indecision from Airborne, and is going to hit him with an incredible incoming mix-up. This might be the set.
It's looking pretty terrifying, and with that, Crownthunder.
Wow. Really convincing set from Crownthunder. Some good stuff, and some hints of genius and greatness from Airborne. I think he was just, there's still some unfamiliarity with his team, and I think, you know, especially dealing with higher health characters that are giving him some trouble. I think that the Captain America was just kind of an eternal thorn in his side every time.